Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Bena Midday News, coming to you live from Benap House, Atomic Junction, Medina. I'm Khadija Tukubra Keilani. Coming up in today's headlines, National Mortuary Workers Association of Ghana to go on nationwide strike starting November 29. Also, court stopped Domain from attending Bukum Hin funeral to prevent clashes. And in business, PURC reduced electricity tariff by 1.52%, water tariff up by 0.34%. And finally, government importation restriction employed to benefit politicians, says the Food and Beverage Association of Ghana. Details of the stories comes up shortly. Thank you for staying with us. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Bena TV. Now the stories in details. The executive chairman of the Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, John Awuni, has criticized government's proposed import restriction on some selected products, labeling it a political ploy to benefit some politicians. Speaking to the media on Thursday, November 23, Mr. Awuni strongly condemned the government decision, declaring that the move of the government is a shot in their own foot and a move to create corruption and create money for a few people.
Mr. John Awuni questioned the government's rationale behind the initiative, emphasizing the detrimental impact it would have on the country's economy, which is already grappling with high food inflation. He added that the restriction would exacerbate food inflation and foster rampant corruption. He further said that the government cannot restrict import when there are no stock in the warehouse of the government. The government has already restricted imports with an imposition of over 60% on some imported products. He questioned if that kind of taxation is not enough to boost local production. The Trade Ministry has tabled a bill in Parliament outlining the government's intention to impose import restrictions on 22 commodities, including poultry, animal and vegetable oils, margarine, fruit drinks, soft drinks, mineral water, noodles and pasta, and ceramic tiles. The rest are corrugated paper and paperboard, mosquito coils, insecticides, soaps and detergents, motor cars, iron and steel, cement, polymers, fish, sugar, clothing and apparel, biscuits and canned tomatoes. The government has justified the move as an effort to stimulate domestic production.
While the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission has announced a 0.34% increase in water tariff and a 1.52% decrease in electricity tariff to take effect on December 1st, 2023. This was made known in a release signed by Dr. Ishmael Aka, Executive Secretary of the PURC, following the Commission's 2023 fourth quarter tariff review.
The tariff for residential customers increased from 4 Ghana cedis 72 pesos per cubic meter to 4 Ghana cedis 74 pesos per cubic meter, while non-residential customers moved from 14 Ghana cedis 13 pesos per cubic meter to 14 Ghana cedis 19 pesos per cubic meter. For water sachet producers, their tariff has been hiked from 22 Ghana cedis 26 pesos per cubic meter to 22 Ghana cedis 34 pesos per cubic meter. Industrial consumers will have their tariff moved from 25 Ghana cedis 29 pesos per cubic meter to 25 Ghana cedis 38 pesos per cubic meter. For electricity, residential lifeline customers of 0 to 30 kilowatts will have their tariff reduced from 0.64 to 0.63. All residential customers of 0.3 kilowatts will have theirs reduced from 1.42 to 1.40. Dr. Aka explained that the commission took cognizance of the cost of electricity, increased volume cost of chemicals for raw water treatment, the Ghana cedi US dollar exchange rate, and inflation in arriving at its decision. He lauded stakeholders for their support as it continued to implement quarterly tariff reviews by its rate-setting guidelines for quarterly review of natural gas, electricity, and water tariffs.
Away from that, Sunyani High Court on Thursday, November 23, restrained Domahin from participating in the funeral of Brekum Mahin. The court ordered followed an application brought before the court by a member of the Brekum Traditional Council, Osa Beruma Tre Yeboah Date II.
The Domahene Osajifo Osiadeyo Ajimambedu II could not carry out his decision to attend the burial rites of the late Brekum Hene Dasibre Dr. Amankuna Diewuo II at Brekum in the Bunu region. The Domahene decided to attend the burial rites on Thursday, the same day the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II was also attending the event. Nananom in Brekum saw the position of the Domahene as something that could lead to the breach of the peace of the area and therefore sought legal action to prevent him from attending. From the funeral arrangements released by Brekum Traditional Council, the Domahene and members of the Bunu Region National House of Chiefs, of which he is the president, were to attend the burial rite on Wednesday, November 22nd, while the Asantehene, who is the overlord of Brekum, was to attend the burial on Thursday, November 23rd. Traditionally, Otumfuo is the last person to attend the burial of a Brekum Hene, since the Brekum Hene owes allegiance to the Golden Stool, Asanteman. But to the surprise of the Brekum Traditional Council, the Domahene rather decided to attend the funeral at the same time the Otumfuo would be attending, compelling the Brekum Traditional Council to seek legal means to stop him and also prevent potential clashes in view of recent developments between the Domahene and Asantehene. The court requested the Ghana Police Service to assist the Brekum Traditional Council in carrying out the injunction order to maintain peace within Brekum. The legal action was aimed at forestalling all potential disorder arising from the presence of the Asantehene and the Domahene, considering the recent posture and public utterances of the Domahene against the Asantehene on why Doma cannot be part of Asanteman. The court has ordered Ghana Police Service to enforce the injunction, underscoring the importance of maintaining peace in Brekum and its environs. Meanwhile, more than 20 VIP buses filled to capacity left the Menchia Palace for the final funeral rites on Thursday.
The Mortuary Workers Association of Ghana has notified 6 government institutions of their intent to embark on a nationwide strike starting November 29, 2023. In a press statement signed by the General Secretary of the association, Richard Kofi Jordan, stated that they had already communicated their concerns to the authorities and they are awaiting a resolution.
According to the statement, the association said all avenues to resolve their grievance have proven futile. They find it necessary to embark on strike. The statement highlighted the Mortuary Workers Association of Ghana, MOWAG, decision to initiate the nationwide strike during a general meeting of its members. MOWAG further stated that the notice of the indefinite nation strike is in accordance with Section 159 of Act 651, 2003 of the Constitution. Their grievances was channeled to the following: the Ministries of Health, Employment and Labor Relations, National Security, Finance, Fair Wages and Salary Commission, and the National Labor Commission. Stating their position, they said all mortuary workers in Ghana shall lay down their tools starting on Wednesday, 29th November 2023, until all matters already in the domain of the institution are resolved. They further said that this is to exercise their rights as the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana stipulates.
You are still watching Bena Midday News. We take a quick breather. We'll be right back.
Dukkan godiya da yabo sun tabbata ga Allah. Amin. Wani asibitin kulawa ta hanyar kimiyya da gargajiya ya samu lambar yabo na bakar tarihi a Ghana, Amurka da kuma nahiyar Afirka a matsayin asibiti wanda ke bayar da kulawa mai kyau kwarai da gaske. Asibitin Amin Scientific ce cibiya da ke bayar da kiwon lafiya ta hanyar babban fasaha wanda ke bayyana duk cututtuka kuma ya warkar da ku. Sun taka rawa wurin magance cututtuka na yau da kullum. Akwai kwararrun likitoci masu kwatar da hankali wajen kula da marasa lafiya. Asibitin Amin Scientific na kuma ba da kulawar homeopathy, naturopathy da kuma reflexology. Shin rashin aihuwa ne ko wani cuta daban? Kada ku dubi ko ina. Insha Allahu, Amin Scientific zai warkar da ku kuma ku shaida kamar yadda mutane da yawa a Ghana da kasashen waje ke yi. A Accra, asibitin Amin Scientific Herbal yana Dome bayan Smith Flat da kuma Lashibi, Klagon kusa da Ashaman Under Bridge. Amin yana da cibiyoyi da yawa a kasar Ghana. Za ku iya samun su akan wayannan lambobi domin gane cibiya mai kusa da ku. 0244-227-192 ko kuma 0207-229-505. Amin Scientific Herbal and Alternative Hospital. Allahu Shafi. Allah shine mai waraka.
Kasuwan Baina tallace Baina TV na kawo muku kasuwan Baina kan screen ku. Shops da kuke da shi da kuke sayar laces, mayafayya, shaddodi, takalmuna, chains, tularin wuta, kayan da ake sawa ake use ma daci da mutane. Jama'a ku zo kan Baina TV. Muna so mu tanye ku kara kanku customer da riba. Insha Allah. Sunana Aisha Muktar, magajiyan kasuwa.
Don tallatar da kayayyakin ku akan shirin kasuwan Baina. Tuntubi lambar waya kamar haka.
I love you, Psycho.
In an age where information is at our fingertips, distinguishing fact from fiction demands precision.
Gaskiya da aminci za mu zo muku da labarai wanda ya dace da tsarin 'yan jarida.
Hausan da gurma, dandin da dangai. Batu shino lonku shino kan irshin gamisa kurka jajen duwar shi.
Catch Baina Midday News every Monday to Friday at 12 noon and the weekend news updates every Saturday at 8 p.m.
Don baku labarai masu inganci wanda zai taimaka wa rayuwa na yau da kullum akan yadda ya dace.
A mashidarai washe kan irgonda irsonga shanno alhabare kan shi igane songai news kan shi kawar shekala alhadi kur almari gur iye ne da Baina TV DJ ganda.
We are here to deliver unbiased news stories that impact our daily lives.
Don samun labaran Hausa, ku biyo mu akan ɗakin labarai na Baina TV daga ranar Litinin zuwa ranar Juma'a don samun labaran ƙasa da labaran duniya da karfe 5:30 na yamma.
an niyawai illa kadai irhuznai mantikala da katawar shi alhabar ihenni bacaranta kalla jibishi.
Baina TV, connected to your world.
nan za mu taru bayan an daidaita maki don farfado da mafi kyawun lokutan wasanni. Daga mafi kyawun wasannin league na duniya zuwa ga gasar wasanni da aka fi so da suka hada da kullun kafa. Dambe.
There's a big left by Crawford, backing up his spets.
Gudun keke.
First goal since 1952 and their first medal since Axel Merckx in 2000.
Kullun kwando wato basketball da sauransu.
Thank you for staying with us. Now let's do some political story. Chairman of the new National Democratic Congress, the NDC, in UK, Ireland, Conrad Dunbar, has said happenings at the just ended presidential primaries of the New Patriotic Party shows that it is game over for the NPP. He urged the NPP administration to peacefully exit power because even the party's delegates have rejected the chosen flag bearer of the party.
The NDC UK Ireland chairman Conrad Dunbar, speaking on an interview with a sister station monitored by Berna News, said, "From the results of the presidential primaries, it was clear that Vice President Dr. Bawumia won because he had the deepest pocket, in the wake of reports that Dr. Bawumia paid each delegate 400 Ghana cedis but still lost significant votes and 2 regions to Kennedy Japan. The underwhelming performance of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia seemed to have taken the NPP leadership and persons close to the presidency by surprise, as virtually all the powerful persons within the party declared their support for the vice president's candidature for flag bearer. The chairman believes the top hierarchy of the NPP chose Dr. Bawumia because they believed he was better placed to shield them from probity and accountability for their tenure in leadership. Conrad Dunbar pointed out that the NPP has failed to deliver significant infrastructural development despite depleting the coffers of the state and borrowing the country into crisis. He cautioned that the NDC was prepared to thwart any attempt by the NPP to forcefully take power in the 2024 election as they did in 2020.
And this is it for our midday news. For more stories, log on to our website, benamultimedia.com. Many thanks for watching. I'm Khadija Tukubra Keilani. Have a good afternoon.